Last October, Vice President Joe Biden said we need a moonshot in this country to cure cancer. In his final State of the Union speech last night, President Barack Obama announced that together we are going to take a big whack at finding that cure.
In a moment reminiscent of President John F. Kennedy's putting a man on the moon speech, President Obama gave Vice President Biden an opportunity to take on cancer.
Tonight I'm announcing a new national effort to get it done. And because he's gone to the mat for all of us on so many issues over the past 40 years, I'm putting Joe in charge of mission control. For the loved ones we've all lost, for the families that we can still save, let's make America the country that cures cancer once and for all.
Both Democrats and Republicans stood and applauded the news to find a cure. You may remember Vice President Biden's son Beau died of brain cancer just last year. But just how close are we to finding a cure for one of the world's deadliest diseases? East Texas News' Paul Rivera sat down with several East Texas health officials today to find out.
It's a mission statement from the president, a call to cure cancer. It spent a little bit of time with Dr. Jeffrey Gilroy, and he'll be able to show you the different machines used to help accomplish that goal.
And it produces pencil beam radiation, and each time we treat the patient, one little pencil beam gets put into the patient, and that one little beam has almost no radiation.
Technology that can attack the cancer locally to keep it from spreading around the body. Other drugs are also being developed that doctors say are changing the way that cancer is fought inside the body.
That takes the brakes off the immune system that the cancer has caused so that your own immune system fights the cancer. Those are great new classes of drugs that are getting new indications almost every week.
They're part of the response to the president's statement, pieces of a puzzle that are improving cancer treatment, but still leaving an open door for a cure. Doctors say finding a cure is complicated because cancer is not one entity.
It is a multitude of disease states, some more preventable than others, some more treatable than others, and some more curable than others. So that blanket statement is a very lofty goal.
A lofty goal, yes, but one that doctors believe they're getting closer to, based on the changes they've seen in their careers.
We've seen tremendous changes over the years, which is wonderful to see because we needed to improve and will continue to improve. It's just that it's not a cure at this point, but there are many cancers that we do cure that we couldn't in years past.
In treating cancers that are no longer necessarily considered a death sentence.
People are living significantly longer, and there are more cures. It's just we can't do it for everybody yet.
But one that doctors are hopeful is close, maybe not in the form of an all-encompassing miracle drug, but possibly in the further advancement of treatment. Paul Rivera, East Texas News.
Joining us now live from Methodist Dallas Medical Center is East Texas News Med Team Dr. Ed Dominguez. Hello, Dr. Ed.
Hi, Jennifer.
Well, for some time now, scientists have been trying to develop a drug that would simply put, stop cancer cells from spreading and kill them. They're called single transduction inhibitors. Explain how they work.
Well, cancer cells, Jennifer, they take their cues to grow and to spread from the environment in which the cancer starts. For example, liver cancer, brain cancer, lung cancer, they have to take their cues from the other cells in that environment. These signals that they wind up taking the cues from set off a chain reaction of chemical processes within the cell that allows them to grow and to spread to other tissues. So scientists have now learned to interrupt some of those signals called a signal transduction pathway with some drugs that hopefully will stop the growth and even stop the spread of these cancer cells. Like you said, may even kill them.
So what do you think is the outlook for this type of drug, Dr. Ed? Will there really be a cure for cancer, or perhaps maybe, and this may be a dumb question, but make it chronic so people would be able to live with cancer?
Well, it's not a dumb question at all. In fact, there's a couple of these drugs that are already on the market, Joe. Tarceva and Iressa are two drugs that have been signal transduction drugs approved for specific cancers, lung cancer, and in one case, pancreatic cancer as well. What a lot of experts are, including the ones you interviewed today, are thinking is that we may be using not just one of these targeted therapies but maybe a combination of targeted therapies in order to achieve the goal of cure that we're all seeking. So I think it's very much within our grasp, but each cancer is different, and the combinations we use may in fact be different. But we're learning so much more, as you heard, on a weekly basis.
It is a lofty goal, but one we should strive for. Way to go, Dr. Ed. Thank you for your help today.
You're welcome.